happening at
expect
the
for the
moment.
price to
So
come down to test this level,
if we
and then
go
to
have a
have
look here
another
in the
rejection to the
4-hour time
upside.
frame,
So
we can see
from
that we have 4-hour
further
candles
lower
closing
time
bullish
frame,
quite
we
nicely,
can
but
see
we're
the
at this
previous
weekly
session, the
support, and this
XY
is a key
has
zone here.
formed
If I
a
bring back
pin
zoom,
bar that
we can
has
see
a
this boom, boom, boom,
liquidity
boom.
in it,
Very dangerous
and
to
this is
sell
the
into. So if
liquidity
I'm going to
candle.
sell, I need to see on
Okay,
lower
so
time
we
frames
see
we
that
get
there is a
below
liquidity
resistance
trigger
form, and then I can
on
sell.
that
If not, then
pin
I'll
bar,
sell with a closure below here,
and
but I need
with
full
that
volume time. You know, needs to
liquidity
be at a full
trigger,
volume
what
time
we see
to
that
just
there is
trust
a
volume to push
this is
through.
a
If not, I need to see
strong
some sort
bullish
of
candle,
resistance, depending on
an
how fast
impulse
candles
we
are
can
moving,
expect for the
will
price to come
depend
down,
on what resistance
test
I
this
need to hit that
previous
time frame on.
resistance here,
Minimum will be 5,
resistance here, which is
but
standing
that's if we're
support,
getting like a strong
and
closure
from
inside
that
of this
zone
zone.
we can
So when we go
expect
down
for
on the time frames
DXY
here,
to
we'll
have a
be able to
bounce.
start to see
For
how
the
that
time
makes
being, we
sense.
can expect
So
for the
going
price to
down,
come
bring
down
back drawings,
for this
boom, you'll see that
pullback.
support
So
pop up now,
DXY
boom, like
is
that.
showing
And
potentially
when we go down
downside.
on the 1-hour time frame, you
Means
can see
now
that's a 1-hour
if we
resistance
reflect it
around
on
that zone,
gold,
30
euro,
minutes
dollar,
as well around
we
that
can
zone,
expect for the price
and
to
15 minutes
have
around this
an
zone. So
upside
for sales
bias.
today, pretty
So going
simple.
back to
I just
gold,
need
to the
the
trade
plan
that
is to
I'm
get
running
price to close
currently,
below here,
which is
some form of
showing
resistance to form,
potentially
then I can sell
in the
down into this,
direction.
and I have
So
this
this is the
range to
trade
trade
that I
here,
have opened,
and
and
that's
I
going
want
to
to
be our
see
money
that
zone.
it's
So
basically
for
moving in
buys
the
today, it would
direction
be pretty cool
that
to
I'm
see
expecting.
price do
Let's
something
find
like
out.
this, come back down, not
Let
form
me know,
that
guys,
resistance, instead
which
close
way you
back
are
in the
heading to
range,
the trade
and then I can
currently.
populate if I need to see a closure back in this range. Or I
Thanks
would
for
prefer,
that.
because every time I would make a decision, right? Because this could be a whole
Good
rejection, and
morning.
this
Thank you
could be
very
a
much.
non-trade zone in here.
Almari,
And
good
maybe when we
morning.
close above here, will give
Gopi,
us
good
easier
morning. Can
buys,
you
especially
say
anything above
about
here.
fair
Above
value
here is
gap?
easiest
Yes,
buys above
Gopi,
350
I'll
to
talk
continue
about
towards
it.
the upside. So that's
Euro
something I would
GBP,
look at
thank you very much.
for continuation
I
here.
expect
But at the moment,
gold
looks
to
like we are
go
heading
to
down. So we
1919
might get that
after
resistance to
rejecting
form.
from.
And if GJ just does
So
what
you
it's
are
been doing these last few days and fills the
expecting
range at once, I'm not too worried, because the same scenario
1919.
could happen as yesterday. We could just dump down here to create support, flip the daily, and
Yeah,
continue bullish here. So this
there
pullback
is a
will be an
probability,
opportunity to
okay,
continue to
because
upside. Remember,
you
the
know that
previous daily did
after
close
the
bullish
daily
here,
low,
so we do have options. It
so the
is
price has
moving
come
here.
down to
So what
daily
I would like to
20
see is this
EMA.
candle here close in 3 minutes.
We might
The
see
next
now
candle give me some
another
form of
upside.
resistance, because
You know,
selling on top of
20
weekly
EMA,
resistance
daily
is deadly.
20 EMA
If this
or
just starts
20
pushing
EMA
through, so be it. I don't really
acts
care.
like
I will wait for the
a
same
rubber
move that
band,
happened
okay?
yesterday.
So
And
a
the same
rubber
move
band
that
is
happened
when the
yesterday
price
was that
far away
this
from
move
a
was
20 EMA,
really hard to catch
it
this
just
move.
come
But
down
once
like
support was formed,
stretching,
we were able to
coming
take
back
easy
to
buys
touch it,
from
and
here
we saw
towards the
that
upside
from
with
this
huge
daily movement
confirmation,
from this
right?
level.
We had huge
Okay,
confirmation,
the
and it was
price
an
has
easy trade, right? Pull
come
back,
well
and you
below
can
this
take the buys, right? And
this
that
20
even
EMA,
continued even further
and
till
from this
around
zone we saw that
700s.
the price
So
has
that was
a
nice to see.
you
It
know,
normally
it's having
doesn't
a
push, yeah. So
bounce.
this is
We
why it's a
can
bit of a
expect for
fishy
the
move,
price to
right?
go up
This could be
to
a nice
test this,
pullback
some of
to
this zone.
continue buys during London session potentially, because we're still bullish. Just because the 4 hours pulling back, it could
Thank you
just
very
be that a
much.
pullback,
Does
right?
gold may
Could reject
undergo
any time
bearish
from this
after
zone, and
the
this could end
rebound?
up being a wick. So everyone's
Which
going
is
to
we
FOMO
need
into
to
sells,
see
and we
the
need to
lower
wait
time
for the
frame, but at
closure
the
anyways,
moment,
minimum, right? So
we see that potential upside. Yeah, there
140
might be. Okay,
it's at
it's
140.
unlikely
Where's
that
that
gold is
4-hour
gonna be
resistance? I
bullish
don't
again
think that's
like that.
relevant. No, it's not relevant. That's,
Instead,
remember, look how old that
now
is.
we
That's
could
very,
see
very
some
old. It's crossed.
upside, and
Price has
then
gone past it
we
1, 2,
might see again
3, 4, 5
rejection from
times.
that
Why
level.
is it still relevant?
Now
That
it
becomes not
might
relevant
form
anymore,
a
right?
doji on
If
the
it's crossed
daily,
it 5 times,
right, and
with
then
no issues.
it could continue to drop, or it might form today a big
So
move
this is a
to
little
the
bit of a
upside,
trend
coming
we've been
back
seeing
down,
on
closing
GJ
as a
these
long
days.
wick.
Just
And the
come to a
next one
zone and
is
push straight through.
it's a completely
But then we saw yesterday
what
it
I
set
can
up
say that
nicely. So
random,
it's not
that
really
how the price
something that
will
we need to
behave,
adjust our strategy
but
towards, because
the way we look at is the
it set
current
up
time
nicely
price
later
action
anyways.
for a
So
short-term prediction.
again, Marco in the
And,
chat supporting, man. You don't have to
with
send. Come
that
on, man. I read your
short-term
messages.
prediction, we
Morning,
always
Harry.
keep
Yesterday
a
was wild.
high
Yes, sir. Did you catch
risk
it with
to
us?
reward ratio, so that
Morning from London.
that
Welcome,
high
welcome. Use
risk
the
to reward
YouTube business.
ratio
Yes, sir.
exactly
We'll do the YouTube business after
always
having a
to
look at gold
remain
here.
in the
1 minute to look at
upside.
gold. See if we can look at
Hi,
what
sir.
gold
Morning.
is
Thank you
doing.
very much.
weird speech came
There is
out
a
yesterday. Unfortunately,
bullish
caught some people out.
engulfing
Uh,
candles
that
too
will
on
happen.
4 hour.
It's nothing in your control. This
Gold
support that
going
we're sitting at
longs.
with all these
Okay.
rejection wicks could be a potential,
Yep,
but
absolutely. We'll
daily
be looking
closing
at that.
bearish,
Moment Paneet, morning
4 hour time
coach.
frame
Good morning, all.
also
Thank you, Jay. Good morning.
closing bullish here. So we
Gold
have
might
rejecting
want
around this
to
zone here. So this is our
sweep the
4 hour
low
support that
before
we need to
making a
watch.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll be
realistically, I'll be
at that.
looking
Thank
for
you.
price to pull back
So
during
good afternoon to you.
London
Thank you very
session and
much.
then New York to
What
continue
will be
down
the
bearish,
gold
which would
move
be a
today?
nice simple plan here.
Okay, very good question.
Uh,
Today so far,
As for
we
buys,
see
you need to see some
initially
structure
a
form, but
bit
I think counter trend buys make
bullish
sense above
move to that side.
1928 here.
See,
But again, trading
thank you,
gold
sir.
in
I have
London, not the
noted
best.
that.
Might as well wait
Said
for
I
New
have been
York
trading from last 1 year.
gold
It's
here.
been
But that would
9
be the
months
plan,
since I
1928
have
for
not
buys.
won
Looking for
my
sells. If you're
account
going to
with
sell in London,
my money
probably have to wait till below
management. Hope
1926
to
to be honest to
become
take sells
good profitable
1926,
trader
21
like you
before
in
sells
the
make
future.
sense. Let's have a look at what GG
Absolutely,
is
yeah,
doing
that's a
here.
very good approach
Yeah, it's
that
pushed
you
pretty
have
deep
taken.
at the moment.
You took the money
See if we
management
can get
approach.
some sort of 5-minute
That's
resistance
a very,
to
very
form,
good
then
approach. I
that'll be
would say that
perfect. I'll be
everyone,
happy to take that.
learn the risk management, money management before you enter
Because this is a 22 pip
to a
stop for
bigger
a 12 pip
size or
target.
anything
Not
like
really
that.
worth it. Not really
It
worth
is
it in my
important. See, if you are profitable
opinion.
on a $500 account, then
Are you trading today? Yeah, we'll have our New York live session today. We'll have a look at that part of the pairs. We will be
because
having a look at
basically
gold
it's just
during then.
scaling up, right?
But
So
yeah.
it is important that
Did you take a
guys,
trade
you
yesterday
always,
outside the
always
session? Yes,
use,
we took it
a
in New
proper
York
risk
session.
management plan.
With
Use
the
a
inside of
strategy
the
that
group, we discussed the
give you
position.
a
It was
proper,
planned. So we took buys here yesterday,
entry criteria where you can
and the buys were
see
taken right here.
proper
Basically breaking this
section
high.
confirmation before you enter
3:30
in a
my
trade.
time.
And always
Knowing NY is at night for me, that's okay, man. You can show up for London. It's
or
just something I do once a week to make sure that
you can
we
use
can accommodate everyone.
risk manager tool on
On
your
Thunderstorm,
platform.
do you use
If
yeah,
you're using
15,
mobile
15, always 15.
opening, then
On gold with heavy volume, you
there
want to
is
do
a
15 especially.
lot size
Or just
calculator
give
available.
it, because then your
Let
5
me
can
show
be
you
a
how you
management
can
point.
also
Then you
use the
don't
lot
lose as
size
much.
calculator. If we go
Do you
to
think it's possible
our
to buy GJ at 1 p.m.?
website,
No bottom wick. There was no
this is
bottom
our
wick,
Academy website.
so it wasn't possible.
There is a
I know
lot size
exactly where
calculator
you're talking
available
about,
here as well.
somewhere around
So
here.
once you are in forex
This
trading
buy
with
here
Academy
was a
website,
little bit
you can
early for
click.
me,
So this is
buying into this range. But yes, this was an option in hindsight, but
here,
after such a heavy move down, it's hard. It's hard, definitely hard.
Position size, you can see this panel where
buy
you
so
can
good
select
as
the
London and
currency
New York
pair.
during the day.
So
Yeah,
if you are
it does.
trading, let's say euro dollar.
Yeah, even the 5 didn't close above.
And
Yeah,
your account
exactly.
currency, anything could be.
Then we close back in this range here, and then
so let's assume that
again
your
no
account
bottom wick.
currency is
Filled the
USD.
range.
So
Then the best option was
use
to
that
wait for
USD,
pullback, and we planned this.
then
This was
you
planned.
use,
If you look
the
at this, was
risk,
exactly planned in the
recommended 1%,
right.
but
This is what we were looking at. If you go
depending
to
on
New York
situation,
session plan,
assume that you risk it 1%.
yeah, plan for
account
GJ,
balance,
right? Look, I
based
drew
on
this
your
plan
account
out.
liquidity. So I would say
Let's have a look.
2000, for example, and now stop loss peak. So
I
how
drew
many
this
peep
plan
of
out for
stop
the
loss
guys.
you
I
are
said, look,
using on
we
that
need
trade?
pullback
Let's
down to
assume
this
that 20
zone,
peep
pullback
stop loss,
support created,
and
or
you
we need to get
calculate.
back above
So you
after support
calculate
created.
that
Ideally, it
lot
would
size,
be
which
nice to see a
is
range form,
0.1
right?
lot
So
for
what did we
this
get
case.
yesterday? We saw that
So that
pullback
means
down
that
to this
in
support.
this situation,
This support here was
if
nice,
you
but
buy or
bit of a
sell,
small range. Could
either
be an
you're
option,
going
but
long or
bit of a
short,
small range. So
euro
we
dollar,
waited for the close above here.
with
We
a
got the close
$2,000
above,
account,
and
20
we
pip stop
utilized
loss
5 to get in,
is
right? We
0.1
utilized
lot.
5 to get in, and
You're
we
gonna,
got the nice push.
Buy or sell.
I like this
that will
retest
give
here.
you
This is a very nice
20
retest here on
USD
current price.
risk. So that means that if you buy
But the problem is,
euro
where do
dollar
I put stops?
0.1 lot with a 20 pp stop loss, if it goes against you
Like,
with $20,
I could probably hover it
you're
here,
out
to
of
be
the trade.
honest.
And this is a very, very important risk management
What
plan.
happened to my camera?
Calculating the lot size, and
Did
I
I
saw
not
that
switch on the switch or
many
something?
traders
Switch or something?
don't know
Did it
it.
not charge?
So if you don't know it, then I would recommend you
This
to
is weird.
learn
One sec,
always.
let me see what's
It
going on
doesn't
with
take
my
much
camera.
time to calculate the lot size, but it will protect
Shit,
your
won't even turn on.
account in a bigger way. Okay, so make sure you do that, and also you
Think
can
the
check out
battery went kaput.
more in our website. So if you go to our website, this is our
Great.
Academy website. Here you can click join now button, or click here to join. Also you can join us to see all the strategy that I have, and also you can see all the trades that I'm opening. So let's see now on what other currencies giving us that trading opportunity. Before that, let me know, guys.
Well, my camera broke.
A coach from Nigeria, thank you very much for joining.
DJ candle here
And
closes
you
in
saw
1
the
minute. I
window.
would like to see this
Dear
5-minute
friend,
close bullish.
excellent analysis. Please describe
And then the
about
next one break
GBP
the low.
USD.
I'll fix Another camera, don't worry.
Okay, we'll be looking at that. Shafiur Rahman, is it good time
I would like to
buy
see this 5-minute close
now
bullish
or
here
wait for a retracement then?
to give us the thunderstorm setup.
Thank you very much. Muhammad Baffoon, morning. Gopi, can you look at GJ and UJ? Yeah, I will be looking at that. Thank you very much.
Or
And
just
also,
break
guys,
the
join
low
the
and
free
continue.
Telegram channel. Link given in the live chat. Let me give you the link for free Telegram channel as well, so that you can stay connected with me.
Right, this is just
in
going.
the free Telegram channel.
I'm not
for
sure
all
where
the
to put stops, guys. I
free
mean, this is a valid trade breaking the
promotions
low, but
and educations
I have to
giving.
put stops for
You can
22
join
pips
that.
for a target
I've
of
given a
12,
link in
10
the live
pips.
chat.
It's not worth it for me.
No, kindly.
It's not worth it for me.
Good morning.
I don't
Thank you
want to
very
take
much. Good
this. I
morning.
don't want to take this.
Good rush. Please check US 30. Yes, we'll be looking at that. Hello from Las Vegas. Thank you very much.
You know, it's
Bro,
just
for
not worth it.
joining.
I don't see it valid
Support,
looking
but
for
hi,
10
sir, thank
pips
you.
with a stop loss of 22 pips.
Okay, so
So that's why I'm not taking it at the moment.
all right. Okay, looking at now on. Do you have any open trades on gold?
Like
Yeah,
you
bro,
have to
we
do
are
some
running
measuring.
on
This
gold
range is not
buy
really the
trade.
best range here.
So
It's
this is
only
the trade
10,
that we have opened
10
early
13
today,
pips max, but
on
realistically
gold
you're looking at this first.
at 1926.80 around this.
But I mean, it
got
might be a
better
shot to
price
get
on
to
that.
break even, but
And
for 22
stop loss
pips,
1923.88,
like I can't
keep it at
manage even a candle closing
1934.20.
bullish, the trade
So
still
this is a
makes
bit
sense.
high risk to reward
Like
ratio
you
trade, which
realistically
is running
need,
in
the only
currently
place I can
in
manage
my
this
account,
trade
which
is
is
something
running
closing
around,
back inside the range here.
12 pip profit on that. So basically I want to see that it's gonna break to the upside. Let me explain from the beginning what I have opened the trade. Now this is
Boom.
on also our
We have
previous
this
trade
shitty camera
yesterday
for
in our
today.
live trade
It'll
was
do.
break even. The previously we had also another a good trade, a big trade on that. So you know, after that, this one is going in that direction, so this is gonna be another.
Alright, so it reached target almost. So if you took the trade, you'd be up 10 pips. Why is 185? No, that's just key level. The important level is 185.033 exactly. How did you code your indicator? I paid someone to do it. So if I was in this trade, which would be not really a good trade with a 22 pip stop loss and a 10 pip target, I would definitely be break even at this zone. 100%. So we'll see what would have happened. Took it on the 1 minute. It's not really the best plan because that can stop you out, right? And then you lose unnecessary profits. But at least you closed out. Have I asked for the YouTube business? How many likes do we have on this stream? Damn, 476 and 107 likes. Come on, guys, do better. Can we please do the YouTube business? I do appreciate if we can do the YouTube business. Get the likes at least up to 200. At least 200, minimum. It's a fishy move. I feel like it's gonna create support from here and go towards the upside. Took the trade on your prop firm account PE now? Yeah, you have to be BE now for sure. Yeah, random speech came out, huh? Bro, I took my first live trade on a small account yesterday. Although it played out, can you check what mistakes I did? Where is it? What is the YouTube business? The YouTube business is a way... I don't like keep sitting here and saying, can you press the like, can you press the like, can you press the like? It's annoying. So instead, I just call it the YouTube business because you have to ask for it. It definitely supports the stream, definitely shows me that people are active. So instead of saying, hit the like button, I say, can we please do the YouTube business? That's the YouTube business. This trade is a valid trade, especially after this thing, but where would you put sensible stops that make sense long term? Like, there's no way we can manage this. This would have stopped us even if we put stop loss here. Have to run the full 23 pip stop, and you can only manage with a candle closing above here. Even a candle closing back in this range could do this. Oops. You know, candle closing back in this range could do that. So really, you take the full stop loss here, 22 pips. We can put stop loss on current candle. Stupid. No. That's how you're gonna lose. So it's not a valid trade then. You can't. Now you guys are saying that. But go back and watch, right? Go back and watch the videos where our trade comes to 1 pip from stop loss and still plays out. Having an accurate stop loss is super important. Super important. But we do have this full clean 1 hour range here, so we could still look to continue sells if this wants to continue down bearish. Especially after this 1 hour close. This is a nice 1 hour close. Any pullbacks, we can continue sells. Today we have news in NY session. Not till later in NY session. It's late. 6 p.m. We'll be done by then. Trade from 3:30 to like 5. Isn't it V? What do you mean V? What's V? Wait to 25k? Yes, sir, inshallah, hopefully. Can you give your thoughts on placing your entry and exit before you place the trade? Some of us in the back don't hear you the first time. You should know the plan, guys. I'm not here to give signals. Everyone is able to figure it out. I always discuss it. The fact that I'm here giving you positions is way more than I should be doing. I always say this, my stop will go here, my TP I'm looking around here, and entry I put a line on the chart where I'm entering. Got some pizza ready to trade with some water? Yes, sir. Hopefully not pineapple. Here's that rejection from this zone. So only gave with spread probably around the 11 pip push. I wouldn't have closed at 11 pips. That's not enough profit for me, especially running a 22 pip stop. But can you click the mouse for me? Lol. Have you traded gold also? Yes, but not these days, these months in London session. It's not the best to trade. People are interested with GU. I know GU is a popular pair. Let's have a look. what GU is doing. Yeah, GU is trying to break out here. Let's check the bias though. Daily close bearish, 4 hours probably closing bullish here. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Buys on GU does make sense. Where are you going to buy? That's the next question. Yeah, probably waiting for this close here in 24 seconds, 22 seconds. And then waiting for a nice bottom wick to continue this bullish. Makes sense. Gold, we discussed gold in the beginning of the stream. Look at this rejection, guys. So I would have probably I would be break even by now for sure, but we'll see if I were to get lucky or not. So this is the 1 hour close. This is a nice 1 hour close here for continuation towards the downside. 5 minute giving us some sort of thunderstorm. Yeah, if we could possibly close this 5 minute. Breaking the low now. Damn, that went fast. That went super fast. Didn't even have time to think about it. Possibly re-breaking its low. 4 minutes is a while though. Let me do some measuring. $21 pips to there. Stop loss. It's like a 1-to-1 basically. But we have a management point above this 5 minutes. Yeah, so I think some 5 minute candle closing below 185 can be an option here. Because we can put stops back above this high. And we can manage the trade if anything's closing above the 5 minute support. But if it doesn't close below 500, then there's no entry. Yeah, that makes sense. Because then there'll be structure here once we get the close, and if something closes back above, can manage. And we rely on the 1 hour breaking the low to fill this range down to here. 30 minute would have also closed. No top wick on broker. Interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, no top wick on broker. Hopefully it does make a top wick on broker. Yeah, the current one apparently has on yours. Yeah, it's mixed. It's showing on here top wick. Most people have. We'll probably still take it if it closes below. And breaks the low, it should be okay. Our stop loss was going to be up here anyway, so we have a pretty big stop. Also 10 a.m. now. Yeah, lots of room to manage, exactly. Probably break even at this point down here. Yeah, somewhere around here, break even. Where all these rejections came from. We'll see the close here in 1 minute. Pretty big stop though, 24 pips. But you're looking for the whole range to be filled now. The thing is, really our stop is 12 pips. But we're just being safe. So realistically, our stop loss is technically above this 5 minute structure. That's where, but we can manage. So realistically, we're only risking here 12 pips. But in case a random wick comes, just hover stop somewhere around here. 45 seconds for this to close. 184 double strong support on 15. This one here, yeah, it could be an issue, but it's not. We would break that, right? We've tested it now already. So if we were to close below and break the wick low, it should give us the continuation. Since we've already, it would be a problem if we haven't tested it. Does that make sense? So if we didn't test it and we're trading into it, now we'd be stuck in rejection. But now that we've tested it, if the candle closes below 500 and breaks the low, it should be the candle that will be able to push through it. All right, no candle closure below 500 here. Closing with a rejection. I do need at least a 5-minute candle closing below 500 for me to be able to take the trade. $185 is just a key level, my friend. Just a key level. It's a flat number. You can see the reaction that happened. See the reaction that happened? They normally happen at these flat numbers. What's my session bias? Mixed session bias today. Looking for sells below the weekly resistance, but if we respected the weekly resistance, I could still look for buys. Came late today. Bias on GJ. Bias on GJ is mixed. Still higher time frame is bullish. Still bullish on the higher time frames, but if we remain below weekly resistance, you know, there could be options in our session to sell. I still do have this option where we reject from these and can start taking buys, but to see that, I need to see something like this, what happened down here. You know, I need to see price push down, create a support, next candle create a resistance, and then create another support. That's what I would need to see. The invite to Discord is not valid. Please use the one in the link in the description. It will be valid. Link in the description one is valid. Also, if you guys haven't already, do the YouTube business. 650 of us in here. Only 221 likes. Come on, guys. Show me you're active. You guys waiting for positions. I'm also waiting for positions. Get the likes at least up to 300. Would appreciate it. Do I want to risk yesterday's profit and go for early buy from 500? And trust GJ is always bullish on higher time frame. Here we go. I mean, I don't mind risking just yesterday's. I'll calculate exactly how much yesterday's profit and just put it on that shot. Because it would be a great place to buy, right? If this comes back in the range. Super tempting. Leave a runner. Like the simulation one? Yeah. It's super risky though. We'll see in 1 minute. I might risk yesterday's NY trade. Did you take a trade yesterday? Yes. I took buys in New York session. I'm up 35 pips in GJ short. Should I close it? If that's your plan, you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you can't take a trade based on that. Would you prefer? Yes, in a safe scenario, but this would be, yeah, rip it on the 5 would be like a risky shot. I'm just simply going with like a 68% win rate, you know? But I know if I can get in from a position from here, it will be really cool if this flips the daily. that's why. You'd have to break this high though. Yeah, it's not even closing above. You'll see in 24 seconds. Lost the tan, or is it the camera? Yeah, the tan is starting to wash off now. Also, this camera is not the best. Get a DSLR camera? Yeah, I probably have to do that. Did you take any trades today? No, not today. Or possibly. Bank of Japan, verbal warnings for traders not to go far too fast. So invention may be on the card soon. They keep talking about these intervention, but I don't see it happening yet. You're a great trader, bro. You can tell from the chat who are profitable and who are degenerates. They're definitely not hitting 86% win rate. Possibly not. Chart is super zoomed out, man. They look like strings. Maybe for you. Maybe this should help. Muscle sharp. What size monitor am I on? Main monitor is 27-inch. So not too big, but I don't want any bigger because then I have to turn my head to look at the edge of the screen. I need it just big enough where I can just see the periphery of the screen. GJ bias bullish. It's mixed today, but higher time frame we're still bullish, I believe, on GJ. Five-minute look juicy on GJ, tempting? Definitely. 50 to close bullish, yeah. This 30 closes bullish will be interesting to see, definitely. With this 15 closing like this, not the best sign here. Can you please explain thunderstorm setup for me? Very easy. Thunderstorm setup, I made a whole video explaining that for you. You can go ahead and watch it. This one right here. Thunderstorm setup, I explained it all to you. So at this point here, sells could still be an option below this resistance here at 184.968. But if we start creating support from here, then it can make its way back towards the upside. Maybe back towards 185, back to weekly resistance before making a decision. Just seeing the show photo, genuine question. How does your brain still function on super low carbs? Whatever. Yeah, man, it was tough. It was definitely tough. You had to push through it. It was something, yeah, it was something I had to manage. You know, I was doing that. I was also streaming in the morning. I was all on low carbs, you know. So it was not easy, but you push yourself. You push your boundaries. And you expand your mental capacity. It's definitely not easy, but it's definitely experience at the same time. I was looking at this trade when I woke up, had it lined up. Now I'm just back from the shop. Which trade? Looking for GJ to pull back to 220 before dropping again? Yeah, that could happen. Why bullish? Because higher time frames bullish. Previous daily close bullish. That's why. Nice closure above weekly resistance. So this could just be a pullback in London, which we saw over Asian session, to continue up bullish. Could just be a pullback in London, which we saw over Asian session. Closure of the support candle just shot down. Wouldn't have took it. Oh, nice. Closure of the support candle just shot down. I think if you're going to continue to sell, GJ, best sells will come below 973 here. I think if you're going to continue to sell, GJ, best sells will come below 973. Can we go over yesterday's trade? Yeah, we can go over yesterday's trade. Pretty simple. Yesterday's trade, the easiest way to have entered yesterday's trade is just this 15-minute closure here. We were looking for a close above this zone here, which we got, right? After pulling back here, finally got the close above this zone, which enabled me to take a buy towards the upside here. Weekly resistance being the break-even point, right? Weekly resistance being break-even point, and looking for price to really just continue and see what we can get. For me, I entered on the 5 based on the point that we were rejecting this zone all day, rejecting. Finally, we got a 5-minute closing above, left a long wick, but with volume, we should be able to fill that wick. Pulled back first, but stops are below here anyways, and you should be able to continue up bullish, right? So should be able to continue up bullish, fill this wick and continue towards the upside. Exact same spot where we're at now. So should be able to continue up bullish, fill this wick and continue towards the upside. Exact same spot where we're at now. So does that make sense? Everyone's asking me for Euro USD. I'll quickly look at Euro USD. See the daily time frame here. Everyone's asking me for Euro USD. Daily close bearish. 4 hours closing bullish at the moment. Daily close. Yeah, 1 hour is trying to make this bottom wick here. 4 hours closing bullish at the moment. Yeah, I think if you can get above, 1.7381 will be good for buys to the top of the range here. Selling, be very careful selling below here. If you're going to sell, you probably need to sell below 1.07267 is the best place to sell on Euro USD. And then otherwise, you're just ranging, right? So it's basically that would be the plan. Funny enough, we're at the same spot. Yeah, exactly. You're just ranging, right? So it's basically that would be the plan. Funny enough, we're at the same spot. Yeah, exactly. You have a set RR? No, but I like to... yeah, the 973, Ali. RR? No, but I like to... That's the hardest. Yeah, the 973, Ali. Because if it breaks there, that's the hardest. Then we're coming into the selling zone. That makes sense. Because if it breaks there... Can you check gold? I did have a gold look at gold already. Can you check? Is that GU all goes in same direction London session? No, it doesn't work like that. Do you go full margin on Friday? Full margin Friday? Yes, sir. That's what it is. Do you go full margin on Friday? Full margin Friday? Yes, sir. That's what it is. Mic volume is low? I don't think mic volume is low. I think if anything, people are complaining about how loud the mic is. Mic volume is low? I don't think mic volume is low. I think if anything, people are complaining about how loud the Does Euro news affect GBP? Not always. It depends on what news it is. Does Euro news but no, GBP? I don't. It doesn't always affect. Always. It could bring in some volume, but not majorly. But no, I don't. So 185 is a key level. If we close below it, we sell because that's a good no. I would say for sells, you'd have to get below now 973 here because this is the last rejection wick. You have a 15-minute support here that we're obviously rejecting. So that would be where your sells come from, right? To fill this wick here and break even and potentially continue. But if support is created here, I don't see a reason why we can't look for retracement towards the upside. I could be wrong, but with my higher time frame analysis and bias on GJ here, it could be a risky option to just see if we could get price to push up into weekly resistance and then make a decision from there. You know, like a kind of counter trend type higher time frame. Because if this is a good place to buy from the lows to continue up bullish, you know? Counter trend type higher time frame. Because if this is a good place to buy from the lows. Do you think we'll retest? I don't think. I just trade what I see in front of me and take it level by level. So if I were to take buys from here, the next level I would look at is weekly resistance. If it crosses weekly resistance, I look at this resistance. If it crosses there, I just move on and move on and move on. If it crosses weekly resistance, I look at this resistance. If it crosses there, I just move on and move on and move on. Are we trying to see if this candle is going to break past support? That would be for the selling option. If it closes bullish, then there could be an option here to take upside move. That would be for the selling option. If it closes bullish, then can you please share your liquidity levels? I don't have any liquidity levels. Have you noticed the area between 400 800 brings high volume without a chance to get in? Yes. Have you noticed that's what's been happening the last few days? Very high volume zone. This one here. That's what's been happening the last few days. Very high volume zone. This one here. USD rule. Come on, man. USD rule. Come on, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see this bounce off from here. If this 15-minute close is bullish, will be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised to see this bounce off from here. If this 15-minute close is bullish, will be interesting. Maybe it just gets back to the resistance where it could sell. Yeah, that's very possible as well. Or it could, this could be the, as I said, it's a fishy move to happen very early, this pullback. So this could be a pullback for upside.
This could be the,
right?
as I said,
If you guys enjoying the stream, be sure to leave a like. 700 of us in here. Only 300 likes, guys. Come on. Do the YouTube business. I hate to ask for it, but I have to ask. I have to ask. Part of the game. So if we could do the YouTube business, I greatly appreciate the support. Definitely helps the stream and helps us get some liquidity for this 15-minute to close nicely. Fat bullish. Definitely helps the stream and helps us get some liquidity for this. Glad at least I have an understanding. Great. Fat bullish. Like it? It's ranging at the moment. Buongiorno. Good morning, man. Like it? It's ranging at the moment. Buongiorno. Good morning, man. Give me a sec, guys. Just gonna go to the toilet. Be back before this 15 close, because that's where we make the next decision on the 15 close here. Go to the toilet. Be back before this 15 close, because that's where we make the next decision on the 15 close here. How long have I traded? For over 3 years. How long have I traded? For over 3 years. Are we looking to buy? Potentially. We'll see in 2 minutes here. 340 likes, not even 50%. Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, you know the YouTube business. Croissant and coffee, that sounds good. Croissant and coffee sounds good. Not even 50%. Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, you know the YouTube business. Croissant and coffee, that sounds good. Croissant and coffee sounds good. Cigarette and coffee also good. My breakfast. Man's breakfast, cigarette and coffee also good. My breakfast. Ranging at the moment. Man's breakfast, huh? What would confirm to take a buy? This 15 closing bullish and then the next one breaking the high. Preferably this 30 also closing bullish. What would confirm to take a buy? This 15 closing bullish and then the next one breaking the high. Preferably this 30 also closing bullish.
His mic is not working, looks like.
I don't think he's here. He's probably busy. What account sizes do you usually buy yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm looking
Potentially looking at a buy here at the break of this high here.
and make like 400 and 500.
Not this current 15, this previous 15 high. I think this could be an option once it closes though. Once it closes, stops will be below this wick here. Deep stops, but target would be back up here.
What's it
But
called?
can manage with anything closing below here.
They are very cheap and
Deep
they
stops, but
really
target would be back up here. But can manage
Do
with
they actually
anything
pay out?
closing below here.
Yes, yes. They are very active in.
I still do think breaking this high here. Maybe waiting for a 5 to close above. No bottom wick on this 5, so not gonna enter until we see a bottom wick. For a 5 to close above.
Alright, you want me to get you a 5K account?
Bottom wick on this 5, so not gonna enter until we see a bottom wick.
Give me, send me your.
But I
login,
do
send
like
me your
that the
login,
30
I'll
did
hop in
close
with you
bullish
about
with a
it.
long rejection. That's definitely interesting.
What? Why do I have my email here?
But I do like that the 30 did close bullish with a long rejection. That's definitely interesting. Yeah, I think breaking this highest high here should give the shot because we're ranging here, but we're not breaking down. We're failing to break down. So I think this could be definitely a more of a counter trend option.
But we're not breaking down. We're failing.
But yeah, this could be an option here to try see if we can get back to weekly resistance and then push past it.
I'm saying like,
But yeah, this could be an option here
for your own.
to try see if we can get back to weekly resistance.
I'm
and then push
accountless
past
right
it.
now.
So yeah, that would be the position.
No account.
What's your take on copy trading? I don't think there's just concentrate here. I think the amount of money that people invest, it doesn't make really sense unless you do the split 50-50, even 50-50. Like if someone puts $1,000 and you make 10%, right? With $1,000, you made $100. If you split the profit 50-50 with commission and everything minus, you're only making $50 for making someone 10%. You need someone to invest like, you know, 50, 60, 100,000 for it even to make sense.
You need someone to invest like, you know, 50, 60.
As it breaks that zone. As it breaks that zone, Matthew.
Awesome, awesome. What I was gonna say is, dude, I have a student, Fofana. He's a student, lives in the UK. He's from West Africa, and he passed his first 50K challenge ever. I told him to buy a 50K challenge because he was trading at like $20, $20. Like he had like maybe like a $300 account. And I was like, man, just fucking get yourself a 5K account. 2 weeks later, he passed it. And I told him, bro, it's not normal for people to pass their first challenge ever. Maybe for them to open up an account and make profit for the first time ever, that's super typical in the trading story. Or for them
selling below here? No. Buying.
Or like a prop firm account.
Oh, selling below there? No, you can look to sell below 960 actually, man. 960 sells do make sense below. 970, sorry, 975. With a close below there, it does make sense. 960 sells do make sense below. 970, sorry. I'm new here. How do you enter an order on live? Can you show me to be ready for a trade? If you're new here, you should be focusing on learning the skill, not trying to copy my trade. You're not going to benefit from copying my trade. You're going to benefit from learning why I take a trade, right? So if you can't figure out how I'm taking a trade, that means you're probably not ready to take a trade because you won't be able to calculate risk. You won't be able to calculate risk. You won't be able to calculate a lot of things.
V, your camera's on?
Yes, yes.
The fuck?
Where will the stop loss be? It would be below these lows here, 973.
Okay.
Where will the stop loss be? It would be below these lows here, 973.
I'm so fucking lost.
Hello, I'm new here. Would you explain the trade once again? I know you probably did it several times. I don't want to look back at the stream and lose something right now.
That's fucked.
I'll explain the trade once we're in, right? Because then there's nothing we can do.
Probably did it several times. I don't want to look back
Now
at
I
the
see
stream
you.
and lose
Very risky to buy into weekly
Oh,
resistance? Not really, because we have space to it. It's very risky to buy at weekly resistance, but not buy into it.
Very risky to buy into weekly resistance. Not really, because we have space to it. It's very risky to buy at.
I need to create like a dope little layout where I could have like
the cameras there, not you know, not on top of my goddamn pairs I gotta click through. All right.
Tell me about gold. We discussed gold in the beginning of the stream. At the moment,
talk constantly right now because I want people in the chat to tell me if they hear you. If they hear
yeah,
you
not doing
well,
much. I think buys, if you're gonna buy gold, should be above 1928 here would be better.
What's up with you? You just wake up?
Yeah, not doing much. I think buys, if you're gonna buy gold, should be above 1928 here would be better.
Potential setup 3 to the downside, but with these wicks, it invalidates that setup. But I think it's a clean one. Yeah, on 30-minute setup 3 would be breaking this low here, which is where your sells would come from, right? Below these lows here.
It's a clean one. Yeah, on 30-minute setup 3 would be breaking this low here, which is where your sells would come from, right?
Which if this 5-minute can drive, it will break down through this zone. But at the moment, it's still ranging. Which if this 15 minute
So until if this 5-minute candle can close below 185,
but at the moment
that's where
targeted.
you'll see the continuation towards the
so
downside.
until if this 5-minute
And if this
candle
15-minute candle can close
185,
below
that's where
184, 970, that's where you'll see sells make sense and you can look to
15-minute
continue
candle
sells.
can
But
close
we have 9
below
minutes till that candle closes.
Which
184, 970, that's
Was
where
like
you'll
a
see
midnight.
sells make sense and
What
you can
trade?
look to continue sells. But we have 9 minutes till that candle closes.
It's on GJ. Let me check. Have it here.
If the 5 closes below for sells,
But what, it was a signal sent or some shit?
bit too early for me.
If the 5 closes below for sells, bit too early for me.
I high key want to take a buy right now.
Alright, so it was like almost midnight, 11:50.
I took a. Oh my god, dude! At 11, around that time.
Why
around
didn't
when
you buy
GJ was,
after
like,
the
up
candle
here,
flip? Not enough
I
confirmation
tried
of
taking a
flip.
buy, and
You
I did
wanted
take a
to
buy,
break the
right?
highs.
According to me, I took a buy. I go to the gas station, I start doing some
Why
shit,
didn't
and out
you
of
buy after
nowhere,
the candle
Euro
flip?
tells me,
Not
"Yo,
enough
bro, I'm about to get
confirmation
stopped
of
out,"
flip.
and I
You
go,
wanted to
"Fuck!"
break the
I look
high.
at my phone, and I'm hella in profit. I'm like, "What the fuck's going on right now?" And then I go, and I look. I accidentally hopped into gold.
Waiting for 970, the 15 close.
Dude, and gold was
Yeah, that
going.
would be your
And then
option
it
for
retraced,
sells
and I
below
got another entry,
970.
and then I
Yep.
got stopped out recently. But dude, I was in the most.
That would be the
sniper's
best
fucking
option.
gold entry in the
Waiting for
world.
That's even if I was to take sells where I look for
That's
for
so
it.
funny.
Be your
And
option for
me
sales.
telling
Below
him that
there.
I was gonna get in
Yep.
GJ triggered him into get into GJ, and he got stopped.
That would be the best option. That's even
Way
if
to
I
go.
was to take sells where I look for it. Below there.
Alright, let me see if I can hear you better now.
Wow, you don't hear me good?
Nah, the thing is like I had the stream on, so I can hear you like twice. I think
Okay.
there's a difference between the stream and the Zoom call, like maybe 5
I entered a
seconds.
sell in
Yeah, I
GJ.
know.
Should
When
I
was
stay in the
testing, I
trade?
knew
That's
that.
your decision. If you don't have a plan,
Boys, what
how
about
are
the
you going to
music?
take a
Everybody that
trade?
hears the music,
How are you going to take a
does
trade
the
without a
music
plan?
sound like,
I
you know,
entered
it's
a
at a
sell in
decent
GJ.
volume?
Should I stay in the trade?
Right? That's already your biggest
don't have a
mistake is
plan,
taking a
What
trade
about
without a
everything
plan.
in
Take a
general?
trade.
Music
How
and
are you gonna
everything.
Fundamental to
without
take a
plan?
trade.
Right?
It's
That's
all good.
already
2
your
plus has told
biggest
me it's all
mistake
good
is
the whole
taking a
time, so I
trade
need-
without
I
a
need-
plan.
Michael said yes. And raised it a
Fundamental
little
to
bit.
take a trade.
Everything sounds great. Beautiful. We are here. This is how we're gonna start doing our zooms. We need everybody here though. Where's Mr. Gold? Yo, fucking Mr. Gold is here.
Gambling? Yes, it is gambling at that point if you take a trade without a plan. If you're leaving runners, then you leave runners to higher time frame target. That's different.
Gambling? Yes, it is
My boy
gambling.
Sell or
AJ
buy,
also
open a buy and a sell position, whichever one goes in profit, close it.
Higher time frame target. That's
Crab? Yeah, it's crabbing at the moment. It's
Reading
crabbing
things
at the
straight, bro.
moment.
Sell or
I'm here
buy,
negotiating
open a
with
buy and a
scammers on
sell
giving me
position.
back
Hopefully
my
some
money.
volume comes in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's crabbing at the moment.
I know. And they
It's
tell
I'd
you,
crabbing.
expect
"Hey, look,
it
you
based
pay
on
me
what
this
I've seen
price,
yesterday and the
I'll
day
give you your
before.
account back,
Hopefully
and I'll
some
make sure
volume
that every
comes
time
in
you
in
get
the
banned, I'll
next
get your account back. So it's
10
like
minutes.
they try to become your enemy, but they force you to
I'd
be their
expect it
friend.
based on what I've seen yesterday and the day before.
What's my plan for to trade today? It's on the screen, the blue
They
line.
just
That's
trying
my
to hold me
plan.
for ransom, bro. But I told them, look, bro, that's the end of peso. If you want to, kidnap peso
What's
like
my
that, it's
plan
fine.
to trade
I'll
today?
keep
It's
it
on the
moving.
screen, the blue line. That's my plan.
Wait, how much are they asking?
Like $1,000.
Just to get
Hell
your
no.
account back? That's insane.
Can you make the phone call?
So they report
Not
you
yet,
and then
not
they
yet.
charge you.
Yeah, it's a scam that happens around the forex industry.
It did
I've
not
had many
break the
friends happen to
15
it.
high.
They
If
don't
it
have
breaks
to
the
do
15
phone
high
calls
and
back.
goes in drawdown, I'll make the phone call. Otherwise, this is risky position.
It did not break the 15 high. If it breaks
That
the
same
15
thing
high
happens
and goes in
again.
drawdown,
What's crabbing? Great stream. Crabbing is when the market goes sideways, right? Market's not doing much. We're just sitting here watching it move up and down.
What's crabbing? Great stream.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like. You know the YouTube business. Hate to say it, but definitely helps.
Watching it.
Alright,
700 of us here, 386 likes. Not that bad. We could get to 400.
Yeah, if you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like. You know
Why is the
YouTube
world
business.
against you?
Hate
What
to
if you
say it.
enter a buy and sell and it goes sideways? Well, then
700
you're
of us
double
here,
fucked, right?
386 likes. Not that bad. We can get
And
to
there's hella
400.
shit going on, yeah, bro. But like, you gotta look at it from like the.
What if you enter
It
a
looks
buy and
like
sell and
5
it
minutes
goes
for this
sideways?
candle to
Then you
close.
double
Looks like
fucked.
it's coming in our selling zone here. So maybe
That way.
You're right.
10:45 sells. potentially.
Looks like
I'm
5
coming up
minutes
with
for
a,
this
I'm
candle
coming up
to
with a
close.
new
Looks like
page.
it's
Are you
that
doing
will have
fundamental
some
analysis
boys,
too?
right?
Yeah, I
You
do
guys can
consider
help me with me.
fundamentals in the
And so
back
I
of my
wanted to
mind
do
though.
something. I
It's
wanted
more
to
of
do
an
something that
understanding.
was
I
more
prefer to
like
have chart
thinking like
understanding.
what I
Are you
what I
doing
wrote down. I don't
fundamental
want to say
analysis
because it's
too?
kind
Yeah,
of
I do
like pretty
consider
shitty. What
fundamentals
I wrote
in the back
down,
of my mind.
but from the shitty
More
ideas,
of an
it's where the good
understanding.
ones
I
come
prefer to
from,
have chart
right? Well, you guys want me to
understanding.
say the shitty ideas also?
Well, you should do edits, like edits, you know?
I want the name to have like a maybe like a not a Bible reference. I'm not trying to say a Bible reference. I'm not trying to say but like a historic reference. So like I thought of
If
like
this candle
Hustler's
breaks
New
that low, I'll
Testament
remove
or
my
like
blue line because it will no longer be relevant,
Noah's
right?
this or
Because it
like
would have broke
something
where my
Holy
stop
Grail
loss is.
or Trader's Knight
If
Templar
this candle breaks that low, I'll remove my
Why
blue
don't I
line
use the
because it will
fib
break
tool?
my
Because
stop
I
loss,
know
right? Because
basically fibs line up with different areas on the
I
chart.
don't know. I'm trying to come up with a dope name
And
that
those
has
areas
something
you can find
What
out
do you mean?
yourself.
You laughing,
Why don't I
though?
use the fib tool?
I'm trying to
Because
come up with
I
a name that
know
has something like
basically
that,
fibs
like
line up
something
with
that like
different areas
and
on
the
the
best
chart.
one that I came up with from all the shitty
And those
names was
areas
Hustlers.
Like you don't
and
really
all that
need
stuff.
it. You don't really need it.
You know, it's to post like quotes constantly. And like not
Like you don't
yeah,
really
he's
need
not
it.
saying
You don't
anything.
really need it.
He's gonna kick you out with that account too.
Right? No. But it has nothing to do with the accounts. This is other talk. I'm gonna ask for protection off the people that I need to ask protection from. Duncan
Okay, bro.
Banks, the FX, the Forex Bible, that must exist already. But I'm trying to do something like something like around those realms. I think it would be hilarious. Like the stupid names I wrote down.
How to draw
Oh my
these
God,
trend
I don't
lines?
even
I
see
don't
it.
use trend
I
lines. I
put
use
one of the dumb
horizontal
names. I'll
lines
say
based
one of
off
the names
daily.
just
I
to
have
see how
videos on
dumb
my
the names
YouTube.
are, but like, believe me, that's how Bullish Life now came to life. I put
How to
Odin's
draw these
Diary.
trend lines? I don't use trend lines. I use horizontal lines. Based
3
on
minutes for
daily.
this
I have
15
Like
to
if
close.
Odin
We'll
had a
see how it
diary.
closes.
So something with like I put Ark
Yeah,
of
the
the
moment
Money,
it's being
3
slow.
minutes
Looks
for
like the
15
cells
to
will
close.
play
We'll
out.
see how it closes.
Ark of the Pip. Boys, somebody give me a golden name.
You can do
The
something
moment
like
it's
that,
being
like,
slow. Looks like the cells will play out.
Oh, Pip Slayer? Nah. This guy said Pip Slayer, bro.
Name it.
real cold. What?
Bro's gonna name himself the Forex Preach. Oh, there you go, there you go. So, Pope, Forex Pope, or
What's your sentiment for gold? I think it could pull back before New York continues potentially down. It definitely looks more bearish.
What's your sentiment for gold?
Can
I
you
think
please
it
explain
could
why I
pull
put these
back
levels? I
before,
explain it in the beginning
New
of
York
every single
continues
stream. They're
potentially
based
down.
off
It
the
definitely
daily
looks more
levels,
bearish.
4-hour support and resistance, and we work our way
Can you
down,
please
right?
explain why I put these levels?
We
I
work our way
explain it
down
in
the
the
different
beginning of
time
every
frames.
single stream. They're based off the daily levels, 4-hour support and resistance, and we work our way down, right? We work our way down the different time frames.
Hopefully this doesn't push in the last 2 minutes super heavy towards the downside. And then we miss the trade again.
Hopefully this doesn't push in the last 2 minutes super heavy towards the downside. And then we miss the trade again.
Here, so we have this almost, I'm going to delete this one. This is no longer relevant. Now potential coming into our sell zone. So these cells might set up with a
Here, so
closure
we
below
have this
here.
almost,
See if
gonna
it closes
delete this
below here
one.
in 1
This is
minute,
no
10
longer
seconds.
relevant. Now potential coming into our sell zone. So these cells might set up with a closure below here. See if it closes below here in 1 minute, 10 seconds.
You ever try binary? I've never tried it, but binary options is definitely gambling. Definitely gambling.
You ever try binary? I've never tried it, but binary options is definitely gambling. Definitely gambling.
"20 seconds for this candle to close. We'll see if it closes below here or not. If it does, break of the low makes sense for sells.
20 seconds for this candle to close. We'll see if it closes below here or not. If it does, break of the low makes sense for sells.
Right.
All right.
I do like how this, if this can make a steeper top wick, that 5 minutes dodgy.
I do like how this, if this can make a steeper top wick.
I don't trust this close, guys.
That 5 minutes dodgy.
With this, it's closing above this 30-minute here. Closing above this one here. Closed above this. I don't really trust this. The only time I can trust this is if this makes a very steep top wick to around this level here and then breaks the lows. Otherwise, I don't trust this close.
The only time I can trust this is if this makes a very steep top wick to around this level here and then breaks the
Last 15 minutes of the 1 hour, yeah, it's definitely possible.
Last 15 minutes of the 1 hour, yeah, it's definitely possible.
What if the closes we still sell? Yeah, if it closes underneath below, it makes sense.
What if the closes we still sell? Yeah, if it closes underneath below, it makes sense.
Problem is, I do have a feeling it will break the low and start pushing, but it really becomes 50-50 here, guys. Because if it breaks this low, there's a chance it just continues to melt. But without the confirmation of this candle, you're kind of guessing. You're hoping that that happens. And that's not what I want to be in a trade. I don't want to be in a trade and have and hope. I want to be in a trade and have the confidence that it should continue. Damn, I didn't bring any water. So that confidence will be if something can close below here.
Trade and have the confidence that it should continue. Damn, I didn't bring any water. So that confidence will be if something can close below here.
Where you from, dude? Live in Dubai, originally from England. What type of account? Raw spread. Raw spread is what it's called.
Live in Dubai, originally from England. What type of account? Raw spread. Raw spread is what it's called.
Click the like button, guys. Appreciate it. I love this candle closing bullish and then clean 5 minute that breaks the low or close below. Yeah, I prefer the close below. That would be nice.
The like button, guys.
Where in England I'm from? Place called Hampstead.
Bullish and then clean 5 minutes.
Do you enter by market price?
Yeah, I
yes.
prefer the close below. That would be nice. Where in England I'm from? Place called Hampstead. Do you enter by market price? Yes.
Nightbot to answer these repeated questions? That would be cool if Nightbot could answer repeated questions. That would definitely be cool.
Nightbot to answer these repeated questions? That would be cool if Nightbot could answer repeated questions. That would definitely be cool.
Have you heard of Pepperstone? Heard of it? We could work on it. Could be something.
Have you heard of Pepperstone? Heard of it? We could work on it. Could be something.
I thought you never lived in England? Yeah, I don't. I've never lived in England. How do you find bodybuilding fascinating? It's the journey, man. Anyone who is physically fit is on a different level. Right? You have to, people who are physically fit, you have to give them respect because of what it takes to do it. Right? You have to, people who are physically fit, you have to give them respect because of what it takes to do it. How are you from Hampstead if you never lived there? Well, my family does, so we're part of my family. How are you from Hampstead if you never lived there? Well, my family does, so we're part of my family. If this 15-minute close is above, this could be very interesting, guys, because we'd have a change of structure here. 30-minute would close bullish here. 1 hour would close bullish as well. That's nice. If the 1 hour does also close bullish. 30-minute would close bullish here. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. That's nice. If the 1 hour does also close bullish. Yeah, I'm interested. 184, 930 is that zone we have to watch for sell? 930. Yes. This one here. But the wick passed through it, so the wick becomes your target. 930 is that zone we have to watch for sell? 930. Yes. If it closes with a double bottom, does that mean a push to the upside? Not double bottom, if just we have a bullish close here. Just hope it does not go without us. If it closes with a double bottom, does that mean a push to the upside? Not double bottom, if just we have a bullish close here. Just hope it does not go without us. So you want to wait till NY session? No, I didn't say that. I was answering someone in the group. So you want to wait till NY session? No, I didn't say that. I was answering someone in the group. We'll see this closure in 6 minutes. I need to grab some water. I didn't bring any water with me, so give me 1 second. We'll see this closure in 6 minutes. I need to grab some water. I didn't bring any water with me, so give me 1 second. Do you have a course? No, I don't have a course. How many years? Do you have a course? Yeah, it takes a while. I've been doing it seriously for about a year and a half. He doesn't have a course. He has a program with videos in order to learn very fast. Courses just random vids put together. Yes, my program is actually yeah, the program is the only thing where it's one-on-ones, which will open. I'm thinking to. I'm thinking to open it.
The program is the only thing where it's one-on-one.
This month, I'm just adjusting my calendar, so I think I will open. I think I will open the program maybe only 1 or 2 spots.
This month,
and then I'll also allow 3 one-on-one sessions, so I can just do 1 per week, because that's all I have time for.
1 or 2 spots, and then I'll also allow 3 one-on-one.
So yeah, that's my plan.
So
that's my
just
plan.
do 1 per week.
Then of course the exclusive is open. That's the next best place to be. Well, that is the best place to be, but I mean, if you want personal sessions, then that's of course up to you.
Of course, the exclusive is open. That's the next best place to be. Well, that is the best place to be, but I mean, if you want personal sessions, then that's of course up to you.
One time a week in the gym? No, 1 time a week in the gym is not enough. Creatine? Yes, creatine is great.
1 time a week.
Nice 30, very interesting 30 here. 3 minutes for this to close.
Creatine? Yes, creatine is great. Nice 30, very interesting 30 here. 3 minutes for this to close.
Hopefully it can chill for 3 minutes.
Hopefully it can chill for 3 minutes.
1 per week? What do you mean? The same at 1-to-1 is what you're saying?
1 per week?
Twice a week full body is best for naturals. Twice a week is not enough. You should do full body 5 days a week is fine. To try progress that every single day.
Twice a week full body is best for naturals. Twice a week is not enough. You should do full body 5 days a week is fine. Try progress that every single day.
Yeah, as I said, I don't trust this closure here. Closing at support. This, I'm interested in this closure here.
Yeah, as I
What's
said,
my split? My split is push, pull, legs, upper, lower. Push, pull, legs, rest, upper, lower.
This closure here. What's my split? My split is push, pull, legs, upper, lower. Push, pull, legs, rest, upper, lower.
Amino pips. Natural 2, you do 6 days a week? Yeah, if you can recover 6 days a week, then it's fine. I just prefer to have 2 rest days myself. How many pips do you bench? Normally we bench around 16 pips.
Yeah, if you can recover 6 days a week, then it's fine. I just prefer to have 2 rest days myself.
My split is from my hand. That's the best, man. That's super funny.
We bench around 16 pips. My split is from my hand. That's the best, man. That's super funny.
I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this. Let's see if we can close bullish here in 1 minute.
I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this. Let's see if we can close bullish here in 1 minute.
Hopefully it doesn't just smash in the last 1 minute.
Hopefully it doesn't just smash in the last 1 minute.
Yeah, so basically my position will come breaking this high here. Same as where the original position, just now more confirmation. So it will be there. But 22 seconds, I'm waiting for the close.
Same as where the original position, just now more confirmation. So it will be there.
And that'll be right at London Open. So we'll have London Open volume. Hopefully we get a small bottom wick here. I do need to see a bottom wick though.
And that'll be right at London Open. So we'll have London Open volume. Hopefully we get a small
breaking this high will be the position. So yeah,
I
once
do
this
need to see
candle
a bottom
flips,
wick, though.
yeah, beautiful bottom wick.
So let's see here. Breaking this high
Stop will
be
go
the
below
range.
the range here.
So yeah, once this candle flips, yeah, beautiful bottom wick. Stop will go below the range here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I've set a buy stop there. When it flips, it could be aggressive. It's London Open, so
So yeah, I've set a buy stop there. When it flips, it could be aggressive. It's London Open, so
this could be nice when it flips. It will be what I'm looking for. It will break the 1 hour high as well.
this could be nice when it flips. It will be what I'm looking for. It will break the 1 hour high as well.
This breaks the 1 hour low, then our trade is invalid, I guess. Then I delete the buy stop. And then the selling plan will play out with the candle closing bullish.
Then I delete the buy stop.
And then this is just messy price action.
And then the selling plan will play out with the candle closing bullish.
Yeah, I know, right?
And then
I swear, if this flips, triggers us, and then does this, and then comes back down here again, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I know, right? I swear, if this flips, triggers us, and then does
20 pip stop loss? No, yeah, I think our stop loss is
I'm done.
17 pip, nothing crazy.
20 pip stop loss? No,
19 pip target.
Stop loss is,
and then if we break back into all these ranges, could be great.
19 pip target. And
37 pips to here.
Into all these ranges could be great.
But at least the low is now tested.
37 pips to here.
Are you in the trade yet? No, I'm in the trade when it breaks this
But at least the low is now
blue line here. That's where my buy stop is.
Are you in the trade yet? No, I'm in the trade when it breaks this blue line here. That's where my buy stop is.
End of live stream. We're just about to get in position. What are you talking about? End of live stream. I have a position ready. I have a buy stop here.
End of live stream. We're just about to get in position. What are you talking about? End of live stream.
There's nothing I can do if price does nothing. Riz it? I need to riz it when we're in a trade. Ugh.
There's nothing I can do if price does nothing.
Buy stop. I'll still leave it until it breaks it properly. I mean, if it breaks it a little bit more, like till here, then probably switch to sell stop. No, that's not my plan. This close bullish. 1 hour close bullish, 30-minute close bullish, 15-minute close bullish. It doesn't tell me to sell. I need this to close bearish before I consider sales.
Close bullish. 1 hour close bullish, 30-minute close bullish, 15-minute close bullish. It doesn't tell me to sell. I need this to close bearish before I consider sales.
Tonks Lamborghini soon. 5-minute close below. Yeah, but stops have to go all the way up here, right? It's a risky one. I won't do it myself, but if you want, you can. I think the 5 minutes very risky today. You're not seeing consistency of moves.
All the way up here, right? It's a risky one. I won't do it myself, but if you want, you can. I think the 5 minutes very risky today. You're not seeing consistency of moves.
There's your 5-minute close. And there's your 5-minute rejection.
Close.
I'm still going to leave this buy stop here.
And there's your 5-minute rejection. I'm still going to leave this buy stop here.
Messy, messy, messy. I do agree. It is very, very messy. But I'm still leaving my buy stop.
Messy, messy, messy. I do agree. It is very, very messy. But I'm still leaving my buy stop.
Did you widen your SL? I will. Once I get triggered, I don't really worry about my SL because my plan is not for it. The last thing I think about is my SL because I'm thinking about profits at that point.
I will. Once I get triggered, I don't really worry about my SL because my plan is not for it. The last thing I think about is my SL because I'm thinking about profits at that point.
Sweet. How do you know which instrument to trade? I'm based in Australia. You can trade whatever you want to trade, man. It's up to you.
Sweet. How do you know which instrument to trade? I'm based in Australia. You can trade whatever you want to trade, man. It's up to you.
Gonna be a juicer? Yeah, after this liquidity grab, should be. If this thing just keeps doing ranging, if this closes back in the range, then I'm calling it.
After this liquidity grab.
If this closes where it is right now, back in the range, I'm calling it.
Doing ranging. If this closes back in the range, then I'm calling it. If this closes where it is right now,
invalid yet? No, not yet. If it re-breaks its low, probably invalid. Does your emotion manipulate you in drawdown?
No, not yet.
Rarely if I have a plan, but yeah, if you're holding it for a long time, then yeah, it can manipulate you to close a little bit early or close at break even.
I have a plan, but yeah, if you're holding it for a long time, then yeah, it can.
Same time as usual? Yes, 3:30.
Or close at break even.
Given that this is a continuing, isn't the idea of a close or open price fairly arbitrary? No, it's not.
Given that this
I understand the highs and lows, but price, a candle happens to be when you transition from one candle seems arbitrary. It's not.
I understand the highs and lows, but
5-minute grab liquidity to continue down. It could happen, but my plan is not to enter on the 5-minute, especially after. I mean, this looks good after such a top wick to break the low and continue. I think if it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it now. You know, but with 1 hour closing bullish, it's just it's tough. You can see. Look at the rejection every time rejects. Look. You know, and this is not fun drawdown. This is immediate 10 pip, 11 pip drawdown. You know, it's like,
you can see, look at the rejection.
It's very dangerous what price is doing at the moment. For me, it's struggling to go down.
This is immediate 10 pip, 11 pip drawdown. You know, it's like,
yeah, it's a normal thing when it takes long. Yeah, exactly.
Doing at the moment. For me, it's struggling to go down. Yeah, it's a normal thing when it takes long. Yeah, exactly.
Also, we have this whole support zone here. Basically rejecting this.
Also, we have this whole support zone here.
Why can't we just get volume this flip and go up? Set up 5 on 4. Set up 4 on 5 minutes.
Volume this flip and go up.
Tempting.
Set up 5 on 4. Set up 4 on 5 minutes. Tempting.
But I'm not gonna get caught in that range.
But I'm not gonna get caught in that range.
Flip your monitor. There you go. Flip your monitor. There you go. Sales look clean, man. Sales look clean, which is also our buys. This can flip. Sales look clean, man. Sales look clean, which is also our buys. This can flip. See if we can get triggered here. Oh, this is just going to be a boring session. Ooh, man. Flip. See if we can get triggered here. Oh, this is just going to be as long as it doesn't go sideways, it's clean. Yeah, basically. Man. Flip. Well, I expect the flip to bring in volume. As long as it doesn't go sideways, it's clean. Yeah, basically. So when drinks are, make sure you're drinking proper water, man. Don't know why. I don't think that's water. Not a boring session, a learning session. Yes, it's a learning session for people who actually put in the effort. I mean, we're just waiting for position. This is the reality. We have the plan and it's not doing anything. If it does something, then we'll be in the trade. Very simple. Put in the effort. I mean, we're just waiting for position. This is the reality. We have the plan and it's not doing anything. If it does something, then we'll be in the trade. Very simple. Yeah, that's the safest place for ourselves. I do agree. Yeah, that's the safest place for ourselves. I do agree. Facts. If the 15 closes like this, what will happen? Facts. I think it's still valid in my opinion, especially with the rejection. If the 15 closes like this, what will happen? I think it's still valid in my opinion, especially with the rejection. Will it do it soon? Will it do it soon? No, now we're back down. If it closes below basically this area here, then probably, I don't know what I'll do with the buy stop. I'll have to make a decision. Now we're back down. I think it's still valid since the 30 and 1 minute is all, not 1 minute, 30 and 1 hour, sorry, is all in that intended direction. So I will keep it. I think it's still valid since the 30 and 1 minute is all, not 1 minute, 30 and 1 hour, sorry, is all in that intended direction. So I will keep it. You stream, yeah, Monday to Fridays. You stream, yeah, Monday to Fridays. Need the next candle to have a bottom wick, or it will flip now in the last 30 seconds and will be triggered. Need the next candle to have a bottom wick, or it will flip now in the last 30 seconds and will be triggered. I'm gonna wait for the next candle to open here and then enter manually at the break of the high. It's the same break of the high, but gonna enter on the next candle. I'm gonna wait for the next candle to open here and then enter manually at the break of the high. It's the same break of the high, but gonna enter on the next candle. Okay, I'm in. Damn, that went fast. Oh shit, I'm in. Moving stops to break even.
Okay, I'm in.
Damn, this is a
that
quick
went
push.
fast.
They are making this risk-free trade,
Oh, shit,
looking to
I'm in.
close
Moving
soon.
stops to break even. Damn, this is
Damn.
a quick push. They are making this risk-free trade, looking to close soon.
Mental break even.
Damn.
I'm mental break even. Damn, it's coming close. Let's see if it can bounce off our break
Mental
even.
break even. I'm mental.
What was
break
that?
even. Damn, it's coming close. Let's see if it can bounce off our break even. What was that?
Still in, still in.
Still in, still in.
Yeah, I'm stopped out. Break even. Got stopped out, break even here.
Okay, I'm
And
stopped
that's
out.
that.
Break even.
Damn. That was a
Stopped out,
weird
break even
trade,
here.
guys. That was a super weird trade. What the hell?
That's that. Damn. That was a weird trade, guys. That was a super weird trade.
Super weird
What
trade.
the hell? Super weird trade.
All right. What? Caught out at 220. I mean, that was super weird.
What?
What was that push?
Caught out at 220. I mean,
12
that
pip
was
push
super
and then
weird.
instant rejection, then back to break even. Damn.
What was that push? Like 12 pip push and then instant rejection, then back to break even. Damn.
Well, thank God we went break even. That's for sure.
Well, thank God we went break even. That's for
Lol.
sure.
Not a false breakout. We got the breakout. We got the push and then boom.
Lol. Not a false breakout. We got the breakout. We got the push and then boom.
News hasn't come out? No, there's no news today. Buying is gambling? If you say so.
No news today.
I'm always gambling, right?
Buying is gambling? If you say so.
How? No way, break even. I
I'm
literally
always,
moved to break
gambling.
even. I said.
How? No way, break even. I literally moved to break even. I said.
If this closes below 975 with rejection, it can drive. I won't be. This is moving dead now. Moving dead.
If this closes below 975 with rejection, it can drive.
Pushing up, pushing down.
Moving dead now. Moving dead.
Still in the trade? Ugh.
Pushing up.
I wouldn't
pushing
be.
down.
I wouldn't be.
Still in the trade? Ugh. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
That was Euro News. Did we have Euro News? No, nothing.
That was Euro News. Did we have?
That's
Euro
not
News?
enough to cause that type of move. Europeans move crazy too?
No,
Let's
nothing.
see. Oh, financial
That's
juice.
not enough to cause that type
Let's
of
have a
move.
look. Oh, yeah.
Europeans move crazy.
That's
too.
what it was.
Let's see. Oh, financial juice. Let's have a look.
Markets may underestimate the chance of a September rate hike.
That's what it was.
So they expect to continue rate hikes in September instead of a pause. Interesting.
Markets may underestimate the chance of a September rate hike. So they expect to continue rate hikes in September instead of a pause. Interesting.
What's your RR? Well, this trade was supposed to be... This trade was going to be a 1-to-1. We got up to here. Around a 20 pip target for a...
What's your RR?
20 pip stop
this
loss.
Trade was supposed to be... This trade was going to be a 1-to-1. If we got up to here...
Am I still in? No, I'm not still in. I'm not still in.
20 pip stop loss.
Could play out still, though.
Am I still in? No, I'm not still in. I'm not still in. Could play out
Damn,
still,
nice.
though. Damn, nice.
Still in, fingers crossed. Yeah, it should not. If you're still in, you don't want to see anything on a 5-minute closing back inside this range, and it still should be
Still
okay.
in,
But
fingers crossed.
that was confusing me. That popped up. This is exactly what happened to Goldinium yesterday, but the opposite way around.
On a 5-minute closing back inside this range, and it still should be okay. But that was confusing me. That popped up. This is exactly what happened to Goldinium yesterday, but the opposite way around.
These random speeches, man. Why don't they give us a bigger push, though? Only give us 11 pip push?
These random speeches, man. Why don't they give
Was
us
a speech
bigger
move?
push?
Yeah,
Only
we got
give
a
us
speech.
11 pip push?
Guys, if you're holding the trade, make sure to be sensible here. Might as well go break even. You know, don't lose this move. I'm out.
Guys, if you're
And for
holding
me,
the
I
trade,
need to
make
wait
sure
for a lot
be
more
sensible
confirmation
here.
till I
Might
enter
as well go
again.
break even.
And yeah, I mean, that's
You know,
basically that for
don't
me.
lose
Probably
this
going to
move.
wrap it up here.
I'm out. And
I
for
need
me,
to wait for another
a lot
closure
more
before I could
confirmation
enter.
till I
And
enter
that's going to
again.
be that. Very simple for
And,
me.
yeah, I mean, that's basically that
Interesting
for me.
trade.
Probably
Break
gonna wrap
even
it
it
up
is.
here.
No problem
I
with
need to
that.
wait for another closure before I
Break
could
even
enter,
trade to stop you
and
out of
that's gonna
break
be
even.
that.
Looks like it
Very
will
simple for
continue
me.
to TP here.
Interesting
But
trade.
I'm
Break
happy with
even
the way
it
I
is.
managed it.
No problem with that.
I was quite confused at the
Break
time.
even
I
trade
didn't
to
know what
stop
was
you out of break
happening.
even.
It
Looks
was
like
moving
will
super
continue
fast.
to TP here,
So I'm happy with the
but
way I
I'm
managed
happy
it.
with the way I
And yeah,
managed it.
that was the
I
trade.
was quite confused
We'll say
at the
here,
time.
closed
I
at
didn't
break
know what was
even.
happening.
And
It
that's
was
the
moving
decision.
super
But
fast.
nice to see my
So I'm
plan play
happy with
out.
the way
Just
I
a shame
managed it.
that,
And
you
yeah,
know, we had to have it in such
that
a
was the
weird
trade.
way. But definitely
Break
will
even
mark
closed
it
at
down.
break even, and
Still
that's the
in. People who
decision.
are still in look to
Nice
close
to
some
see my
profits
plan
now.
play out.
I'm
Just a
happy with the
shame
way
that
I managed the trade.
we
And
had
yeah,
to
with
have
that
it
being
in such
said,
a weird
take
way.
care, everyone.
But definitely will mark
Have
it
an
down.
amazing day.
Still in.
And
People who are
thanks
still
for
in
showing
look to
up.
close
You
some
know, thanks
profits
for
now.
showing up. Make
I'm
sure to
happy
show
with
up
the way that I managed the
tomorrow.
trade. And
Leave
yeah,
a
with
like
that
on the
being said,
stream.
take care, everyone.
And hopefully catch you
Have
guys
an
tomorrow. So
amazing
that
day.
was, I think, well
And
managed in my
thanks for
opinion,
showing
was the
up.
safest
Thanks
option.
for showing up.
And
Make sure to show up
yeah, perfect,
tomorrow.
perfect,
Leave
perfect.
a like on the stream.
Take care all.
And
And
hopefully
hopefully catch you
tomorrow. So that
guys
was, I
very,
think, well
very soon.
managed in my
With that being
opinion, was the
said, take care,
safest
trade
option.
shop, and hopefully catch you soon.
Yeah,
Peace.
perfect, perfect, perfect. Take care all, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. With that being said, take care, trade shop, and hopefully catch you soon. Peace.
That was a weird trade.
It was quick.
It was super quick.
I'm still in.
We still in?
Yeah.
That was your plan or what?
Yeah, that was my plan. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna hold to the res.
Not sure how I could have differently managed that, guys. It was super confusing to suddenly pop up like that and then see rejections. You know, it was super confusing.
Yeah.
Even this came back to my entry, it bounced, and then I closed here as soon as it came back below.
That very much felt like a
Like a news trade, though.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was super weird.
I wonder what the spread was when that went off.
Hey, when you come to that resistance, what do you think?
You said you have a plan, so follow your plan. You can't sit, you see?
My plan was to here today, just to stop there.
Well,
That
that's
was
your
my
plan, then
and
follow
now
your
it's my
plan.
greed.
You have to follow your plan always, man. Always follow your plan. Interesting trade. Where's GG?
It's
Hey, Harry.
Hey, man.
Say, you notice like when it's a rejection, it pulls back real quick. When it's reaction, it's
Well,
like
this was
like
caused by
little.
news, Terry. This was caused by news, Terry.
Okay. Well, I always get caught up. Not even this time. Whoops. Because I tried to trade New York this morning. Same thing happened. It hit the 1 hour resistance, and I mean I was at break even, but sure enough, it went all the way down to my break even, and you know I was hoping it would go through, but it didn't. That doggone, you know, it pulled back so fast I didn't have a chance to blink. You know, but
Yeah,
the
that's
rejection and reaction. Because
hard
you
with
hope
news.
yeah. Well, yeah. I know
This
normally
was
you don't even trade news, so we got caught up on that one.
no. This was a random speech, man. Look, there's no news today. There's
Yeah,
no.
I know. I looked. I looked earlier too. Was that in Europe or something?
Yeah, some idiot announced that they're not gonna do the September rate hikes.
Oh, okay. And it's still going up. Okay. Need a pullback. We'll get a pullback. We can get back in this thing.
not now.
Yeah.
Not now.
No,
Well, if we get a pullback, down to if it pulls back down to 185, 200, and then
Yeah, after
passes
185 would be good.
No, that's too far. 185, 200, and then
Yeah,
then
exactly.
trade.
Respect the weekly resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pumping now. It's unfortunate, but you know, at the end of the day, we can't predict that this was gonna happen. If the news started dumping this down 100 pips, you know, this is just part of the game. I got a loss to chase. Did enter manual or buy stop? I held the buy stop. As long as the next candle made a bottom wick, which it did when it opened, I had my finger on to delete the buy stop if there was no bottom wick, but there was. So it's okay. If there was no bottom wick, I would have deleted the buy stop and entered manually after a bottom wick.
There's
Entered
no bottom
manual
wick on this 5-minute candle.
No, this thing is pumping now. This thing is pumping.
Yeah, Terry
Once it
said,
gets right,
Terry said, hey, Harry. His Siri go like, uh-huh.
well, if it doesn't pull back, the next candle is nothing but LTAs on the 5-minute.
Close a little bit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we need to wait for a good position now. Can't force it now. That's it. Basically, I'm probably gonna wait till. Of course, it's pumping. Random guy says a couple of little. Yeah, makes the entire world. Yeah, it's so annoying. You had the same thing yesterday, but it stopped you out. Like it's part. This is something outside of my control. Like there's nothing I can do about this. You know, to hold through that with heavy risk was very risky. Because I had no idea what was going on. Price suddenly pumped. I saw chat was saying it's news, and I'm like, is it not news? I was scared that you get this was a liquidity grab, because how many times have you guys seen news pop towards the upside like this? We see like a big pop towards the upside, and then it does that. Boom. Mm-hmm. You know, and then you're like, oh shit, we'll slip your stops, and you know, you lost everything at that point. You lost everything. So I was like, oh shit, I don't want that to happen. Yes, we do have live Zoom today at 3:30. But yeah.
I moved my stop loss, Harry, to
15.
Where?
185, 354. I'm very close to it. Just in case.
Just a trailing stop?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It can still be the case of a quick bump and dump. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Dubai time, Dubai time.
Are we doing New York today?
Yes.
What happened yesterday?
No, it got changed to midweek now, so we don't have everything in the beginning of the week. Otherwise, a webinar, this, that.
That's amazing. I was playing golf yesterday and I thought I missed it.
No, you have it today.
Awesome.
Held my drawdown, was 25 profit, then instant minus 24. Damn.
Hey, can I ask you something about the entry that I wanted to take yesterday morning? Well, it's a simple question. Why do we wait for, let's say on a long, why do we wait for a top wick to form on the closure?
Of which?
So, for instance, on your screen right now, you've got that where our entry was, and you've got those little top wicks, and we would have taken entry at the break of the high.
Yeah.
But let's say that candle closes no top wick.
Oh, because then it just becomes 50-50. Did you see the one in the drive? I made the video about that. I made a video exactly about that. If it loads. Yeah, go to exclusive content and then watch this one here, candle wicks. We discussed that exact topic. Someone asked the exact same question.
Okay,
then,
100%.
Yeah, it's like a 8-minute, 9-minute video explaining exactly that.
100%. Okay, thank you.
No worries. What happened, Goldinium here? You said win for you, man. No random guy saying words. What? Oh, yeah. We're all in sad here watching this thing pump.
Just waiting for this, and I'm gonna go school run.
I'm happy I didn't get stop loss on the speech. What's annoying is the plan plays out after. That sucks as well. Right?
Yeah.
Bulls ready to test 186 in the short term? Shit, we better start selling, guys. Yeah, it's painful when that happens. It's very painful, but it's something we have to account for. It's outside of our control. The main thing is our plan. If our plan didn't play out, then it's a problem, you know? Then we need to figure out what happened.
But
The nice push this as well, right?
Harry, I have a quick question. If a 15-minute candle has no bottom wick, but the 30 is still okay, but the 30 closes with a top wick. If you go to UJ right now,
come on, like Harry said.
Mine? Thanks. So on the 15, you see how the third candle, so the 30 is okay, but
as a nipple wick.
No, the third candle to the left, the bullish one, opens no bottom wick.
Okay.
And then, but the 30 closes with a top wick. Is that entry still valid on the 30?
Boy.
No,
Does
but
make
the bro, can you mute your mic? What do you mean?
So 1, 2, 3. The fourth candle from the last bearish close.
Draw on the screen, man. Draw on the screen.
All right, let me find the draw tool. Where's the draw tool?
Annotate.
Pencil on your left.
Yeah, okay. So this candle here has no bottom wick.
Okay,
But
yeah.
on the 30, this is the second half of the 30.
Okay, I get what I
So
mean.
if I were to take it at the break of this on the 30, is it still
but
valid even though this
it's
15
valid, but then you have to put stops below the 30, not
30
the
minutes?
15.
Yeah, correct.
That's the only difference. But yeah, it's fine. But then you couldn't run stops below here because you're taking
No.
the idea based off 30, not 15.
Yeah, it would be at the bottom of the 30-minute candle.
Exactly. That's the only difference. But yeah,
All right, perfect. Thanks.
that's the only way to change. For me, guys, I think I'm going to wait till NY at the moment, unless something happens where it's an easy setup, which I'll let you guys know like I always do. I think NY is in the cards today. I think for me personally, if I look back, I think I managed it the best way I could, given the situation.
Yes, sir.
I don't think it's a shame to see it play out, but you know, at the end of the day, I made the decision, and you know, we're not playing games when you have high risk on the table, so that's why. So yeah, I think we, you know, pick it up back in New York, see if there's any opportunities there, and yeah, and keep it like that. There's always other opportunities, 100%. Yeah. I think at least we managed it, and that's the most important. Amazing. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the group, and I'll catch you guys in New York session today, and we'll pick it up from there, right? Thank you everyone again for joining up. And yeah, speak to you soon. Peace.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.